It's time for high school basketball again, Kentucky style. I'm Chris Dickerson along with Skylar Dickerson. Welcome to the 25-26 Kentucky High School Athletic Association basketball opener for Menifee County tonight as they travel to Sandy Hook to take on the Elliott County Lions. Skylar, it don't seem like it's been just a couple of months ago we was in Moorhead watching Iceland win their 7th straight region title, but now here we are opening a new season tonight in Sandy Hook.
Right, I feel like we've been talking about it all summer and it's been like a blink of an eye, but you know, it's me and you, it's our 3rd year doing this, so it's crazy.
Rick Mays Gymnasium, a good crowd here in Sandy Hook tonight. We're running a little bit behind schedule. We was supposed to tip at 7:30. I know it's 7:14 right now. We just started the 4th quarter of the JV game. My understanding is it's homecoming court tonight as well, so the varsity game will probably be closer to 8 o'clock tipping, but we've still got a lot to go through here. We've interviewed both coaches, head coach Corbin Spencer in his first year for Elliott County. I talked to him here a little bit ago, and I also talked to head coach Jason Evans for Menifee County. We'll go back to the studio and play those interviews, and then we'll come back, show the homecoming court when it starts, and then we'll have the varsity action between Menifee County and Elliott County. You're watching Kentucky High School Athletic Association boys basketball from Rick Mays Gymnasium in Sandy Hook, Kentucky.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Here in Sandy Hook, Kentucky tonight at Elliott County High School, I'm with the new head coach of the Elliott County Lions, Corbin Spencer. Corbin, it's a little bit different, buddy. Just a few years ago, I was watching you on the court, and we was talking. You was down at the house playing with Skylar. Now here you are. How does it feel to be the new head coach at Elliott County?
You know, I'm really excited. I think it's going to give a new excitement to the kids and stuff. The kids have been really good. I'm just thankful to have this opportunity. Corbin,
this team is young. You've got 6 juniors and the senior on this team, Tyson Crabtree, the only senior you've got starting. This team won 8 games the 2 years prior to last year. They won 18 games last year, made it back to the regional tournament for the first time since 22. Tell us a little bit about what you expect out of the team this year and what people will see that's watching this team that's not seen them before.
You know, I expect that every night we step on the floor, no matter who we play, we're going to expect from our kids that we win, that we hold each other accountable. I also believe that, you know, we have a great group of kids, a great group of parents. So I'm really excited. I think I couldn't have a better group of kids to, you know, start my first year with.
This team last year played up-tempo more than any team I'd probably seen since your all's junior and senior year here. They really get the ball up and down the floor. I know you press a lot. What will people see here tonight with the game plan? What game plan do you have for Menifee County?
You know, I think it's just really about us, what we can do to get better every night, to try to, you know, get our end goal at the end of the year. So I think just every single day, let's just try to win today, not worry about tomorrow, not worry about the second half, worry about the moment that we're in.
Tyson Crabtree was a kid that really impressed me last year. He'd not played basketball a whole lot. He really improved as the year went along. He looked great against Fairview up here in your first game Monday night. Tell us a little bit about Tyson and what you will expect out of him this year in the middle.
You know, he's our senior, so he's our leader on the team. You know, I think with Tyson, never really had to play before. I don't think he necessarily understood a lot of things with basketball, but now his mindset is growing, being able to understand how people move, how they play. So I think that's just the biggest improvement he's had. He's also improved his skill as well. He's been able to shoot it a little bit better from the three-point line. He spends a lot of time on the free throw line, so he's got a lot better at shooting free throws, which I think is super important. I think you can expect a huge season from him this year.
How special is this group of seniors to you, these 6 boys? I know this is your first year as head coach, but tell the people a little bit about what you've done. You've been around this team for several years, and how special is this group of juniors, and tell us what we can see out of them tonight.
I've been around these kids for a long time. I've coached them, when I was in middle school a little bit in the summertime, and just each year I've coached them and been around them a little bit more every year. They mean a whole lot to me. Like I said, I couldn't be happier to be able to coach a group of kids my first year with the juniors we have and with Tyson as well. They've worked extremely hard, and, I've been there with them while they've worked hard. So I'm just super excited and so glad that, they're the first team I'm able to coach.
Corbin, it's really good to see you here tonight. Good to see you as the head coach of Elliott County. Good luck to you this winter. Hope to see you in Moorhead in March. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's Kristen, and at Appalachian Wireless, we love Christmas because we give the gift of savings and connection. Are you not sure what to give? Well, give them something that helps them stay connected and capture those moments that matter the most. Family is where you're valued and appreciated. And this Christmas at Appalachian Wireless, we value you. So come home, check the halls, and get connected with Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today in one of our many retail locations, or find out more about the Tech the Halls promotion at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You can have full control of your network with MRTC Total Command. This feature enhances your internet experience right at your fingertips. Worry less about online threats with included virus protection. Choose the sites your children visit and limit their screen time with parental control features. Manage smart devices at the touch of a button. You get all this for just $9.95. Plus, we will upgrade your router at no extra cost. Now that's Wi-Fi Advantage.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight is homecoming night, and we are excited to present the 2025-2026 ECHS Homecoming Corps. These students have been selected by their peers to represent the pride, spirit, and character of ECHS. We will begin with the representatives of our senior class. Zoe Bruce. Zoe is the 17-year-old daughter of Jacob and Heather Bruce. Her activities include softball, FCCLA, FBLA, and Beta Club. After high school, she plans to attend Murray State University to pursue a degree in education. She hopes to one day be an English teacher. She is being escorted tonight by Landon Wagner. Landon is the 14-year-old son of Brittany Wagner. Miss Zoe Bruce. Cora Honeycutt. Cora is the 17-year-old daughter of Alicia Smith and Mark Horton. Her activities include cheer, Beta Club, HOSA, and Pep Club. Her future plans include becoming a NICU nurse. Cora is being escorted tonight by Tyson Crabtree. Tyson is the 18-year-old son of Dee Lindsay and Ashley Vanderbilt. Miss Cora Honeycutt. Kamari Parker. Kamari is the 17-year-old daughter of Stephanie Reynolds and Carlos Parker. Her activities include varsity cheer, golf, softball, Beta Club, FBLA, HOSA, Spanish Club, and Pep Club. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Kentucky. Kamari is being escorted tonight by Caden Slopes. Caden is the 18-year-old son of Christopher and Beverly Slopes. Miss Kamari Parker. Now we'll present the representatives from our junior class. Maddie Atkins. Maddie is the 18-year-old daughter of Greg and Menasha Atkins. Her activities include varsity cheer, Beta Club, HOSA, FCCLA, Spanish Club, Educational Talent Search, and Pep Club. Her future plans include attending Morehead State University and becoming a nurse. She's being escorted tonight by her twin brother, Lake Atkins. Jaden Barker. Jaden is the 18-year-old daughter of Alicia and Michael Barker. Her activities include cheer, FBLA, Beta Club, Spanish Club, and Education Rising. Her future plans include becoming an aesthetic nurse. Jaden is being escorted tonight by Ethan Cochran. Ethan is the 17-year-old son of Jill and Mike Cochran. Miss Jaden Barker. Zoe Holbrook. Zoe is the 16-year-old daughter of John and Sandy Holbrook. Her activities include varsity cheer, softball, Beta Club, FBLA, Spanish Club, and Pep Club. She plans to become a high school English teacher in the future. Zoe is being escorted tonight by Ian Griffith. Ian is the 16-year-old son of Brandon and Tara. Miss Zoe Holbrook. Now we'll present the representatives from our sophomore class. Alexis Hutchinson. Alexis is the 16-year-old daughter of Amber and Jeremy Hutchinson. She plays varsity basketball for the Lady Lions and one day plans to become a social worker. She's being escorted tonight by Nolan Stidham. Nolan is the 15-year-old son of Andrea and Josh Stidham. Miss Alexis Hutchinson. Lily McDaniel. Lily is the 15-year-old daughter of Josh and Sarah McDaniels. Her activities include softball and FFA. Her future plans include one day becoming a radiology tech. She's being escorted tonight by Kate Porter. Kate is the 15-year-old son of Marydale and Robinson. Miss Lily McDaniels. Mia West. Mia is the 15-year-old daughter of Mike and Megan West. Her activities include cheer, golf, Pep Club, Beta Club, and HOSA. She plans to one day become a NICU nurse. She's being escorted tonight by Nikki Ferguson. Mickey is the 16-year-old son of Mr. and Sally Post. Miss Mia West. Finally, we will present the representatives of our freshman class. Miss Olivia Cox. Olivia is the 14-year-old daughter of Nicole and Sean Cox. She plays varsity basketball and is a member of the Jobs for America's Graduates Program. She plans to one day become a nurse practitioner. She's being escorted tonight by Abram Salyers. Abram is the 13-year-old son of Kristen and Josh Salyers. Miss Olivia Cox. Delaney McDaniel. Delaney is the 14-year-old daughter of Richard and Carrie McDaniel. Her activities include varsity cheer, softball, FFA, and Jobs for America's Graduates. Her future plans include becoming a veterinarian. She's being escorted tonight by Reese Lyons.
They're all out.
Reese is the 14-year-old son of Michael and Crystal Lyons. Miss Delaney McDaniel. Ellie Simpson. Ellie is the 15-year-old daughter of Adam and Tabitha Weddington. She's currently a varsity cheerleader, and her future goal is to become a lawyer in criminal defense. She's being escorted tonight by Jackson Salyers. Jackson is the 16-year-old son of Josh and Kristen Salyers. Miss Ellie Simpson. Presenting this year's homecoming crown is Elliott County High School Principal Miss Sandy Holbrook, joined by our reigning homecoming queen, Miss Tasia Reeves. Now we will announce our second runner-up, first runner-up, in this year's homecoming queen. Our second runner-up is Miss Zoe Bruce.
You can just leave your shot wide.
Our first runner-up is Miss Maddie Atkins. And this year's Elliott County High School homecoming queen is Miss Cora Honeycutt. Congratulations to Zoe, Maddie, and Cora, as well as our entire homecoming court and their escorts. Thank you.
it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With TCB Mobile, you can complete your banking needs on your own watch, anytime, anywhere. The Citizens Bank, the Anytime Bank.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations, or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Here with head coach Jason Evans of the Menifee County Wildcats at Sandy Hook tonight as they get ready for their season opening game against the Elliott County Lions. Coach Evans, it's your second year on the job. I always like to talk to coaches after their first year. I'm sure last year was a fast year. Tell me what the difference was in getting ready, prepping for this season versus last year when you first come in.
A big difference. You know, I'd come originally from the girls to the boys, so last year I learned how physical the game was in the boys, and a lot of times I got mad because I thought it was too physical, but I thought, you know, coming into this year, we're hitting a weight room, we're getting stronger, physicality ain't going to bother us, and that was our number one goal, is just to get tougher.
I know last year, this team this year, looking at your roster, and in these small communities, Sandy Hook's the same way. You'll roll the team over, you'll grow a team up, they'll graduate, you'll start again. This year, this team appears to be that for you in Menifee County. You've rolled over, you've got a lot of new faces this year. You lost Brevin Ricker and Manley both off of last year's team. Who's some of the kids that we can look to step up, that people can look to step up for Menifee County this year and take the place in scoring for you all?
We've got 2 young guards, 2 freshman guards, Brody Parks and Raylan Botts. They have the ability to put up big numbers if you're not careful. And they'll pick up a lot of the scoring for us. Of course, we still have some of our older guys, you know, Seth, Kanan, and Easton. All 3 of them guys are capable of putting 20 on you. So, you know, our scoring's going to be fine.
As far as your game plan, not only what you're going to do here tonight, but as the season goes on, what type of a pace of play will we see out of Menifee County? Will you be more of a half-court offense? Will you be more of a run and gun and press, or a little mixture of both maybe?
My heart is to run and gun and press, but I don't have the numbers to do that, unfortunately. So it'll be more of a defensive half-court team. We're going to make everything very difficult for you when it comes to scoring the ball. But the number one goal is just not let anybody bully us around.
Well, the 61st District on the boys' side, from what I can see and what little bit of studying I've got to do here before the season starts, the 61st District looks pretty wide open to me this year.
I agree.
You've got new coaches at Round County, new coaches at Bath County. Of course, Fleming County is still the same in there, but what's your expectations out of this young team going into this year in the 61st District?
As long as we're improving game by game, day by day, you know, I'll be satisfied. But like I said, our number one goal is to make sure no matter who we play, we're not going to get bullied, you know. But to grow, and of course when district time comes, to be ready to actually win.
And then is it the district tournament at Menifee County this year? It's in Frenchburg, I believe.
Good question.
I'm almost positive it's in Frenchburg.
I'm going to agree with you.
Coach, good to meet you. Good luck to you this year. Hope to see you on down the road.
You can have full control of your network with MRTC Total Command. This feature enhances your internet experience right at your fingertips. Worry less about online threats with included virus protection. Choose the sites your children visit and limit their screen time with parental control features. Manage smart devices at the touch of a button. You get all this for just $9.95. Plus, we will upgrade your router at no extra cost. Now that's Wi-Fi Advantage.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You can have full control of your network with MRTC Total Command. This feature enhances your internet experience right at your fingertips. Worry less about online threats with included virus protection. Choose the sites your children visit and limit their screen time with parental control features. Manage smart devices at the touch of a button. You get all this for just $9.95. Plus, we will upgrade your router at no extra cost. Now that's Wi-Fi Advantage.
Back here at Rick Mays Gymnasium in Sandy Hook, Kentucky, we're 7 minutes away from the opening tip of the varsity game here this evening between the Menifee County Wildcats and the Elliott County Lions. Elliott County wins the JV game 47-34. You saw the homecoming queen court here in between games. Now, Skylar, it's time to get ready for the nightcap in the varsity.
We're back. First game of the year. I'm excited.
Let's take a look at both of these teams before this game tips and gets underway this evening. This broadcast is being brought to you by Appalachian Wireless. Bank of the Mountains, and Stockyards Bank and Trust. First, let's look at Elliott County. They're under the direction of the new head coach, Corbin Spencer. Corbin is a 2019 graduate of Elliott County. He was part of the Elliott County teams that won the 16th region titles 3 times back-to-back, 2015, 16, and 17. And he went on to play at the collegiate level at the University of Pikeville. Team facts for Elliott County since the 2009-2010 season, or the last 16 years, which would have been head coach Greg Atkins' coaching area here at Elliott County. They have a record of 243 and 191 overall. 5 times they've won the 62nd District Championship in 2011, 16, 17, 19, and 22. 6 times 62nd District runner-up, 2010, 14, 15, 18, 21, and 25. 3 times 16th region champions, 2015, 2016, and 2017. They were 6 and 5 in 16th region tournament first round games from 2010 to 2025. If you want to go all the way back to the 2000-2001 season, Elliott County played in 17 first round games in the 16th region tournament at Moorhead. They have an overall record of 11 and 6 in those first round games. 3 and 3 in 16th region semifinal round game action since 2010. 7 and 4 overall since the 2000-2001 season. And in 16th region championship games, they've been there 3 times since 2010, a perfect 3-0, and going all the way back to the turn of the century, 2000-2001 season. Elliott County's been to the 16th region championship game 7 times. They have a record of 6 and 1. Last year's Elliott County team finished at 18 and 8 on the season. They was runners-up in the 62nd district. They lost to Morgan County in the 62nd District Championship game here in Sandy Hook, and they went on to lose in the first round of the 16th Regional Tournament at Moorhead to the eventual champion, Ashland Paul Blazer, the Tomcats. Ashland Paul Blazer has won the 16th Region title the last 7 years back-to-back. Elliott County averaged 58.2 points per game on the season last year while giving up 50 points per game, and that defensive average per game was good enough for 17th in the state of Kentucky. They had a positive point differential of plus 8.2 points per game. They shot 48.3% from the field, putting up 44.2 field goal attempts per game, 36.5% from behind the three-point line. The three-point shots accounted for 44.8% of all of Elliott County's shots from the floor last year. They were 69% from the charity stripe. That was the best they had shot as a team since the 2018-19 season, when they shot 75.8% on the season from the free throw line, and they pulled down 26 rebounds per game. This 25-26 team is 1-0 on the season. They started out here Monday evening playing Fairview, and they beat Fairview 77-18 here at Rick Mays Gymnasium. They led 31-2 after the first quarter, and they led 50-9 at halftime. This team returned 6 juniors: Blake Atkins, Ethan Fred Copley, Elijah Faulkner, Ian Griffith, Caden Slose, and Kanan Arrowwood, and they have 1 senior this year starting, Tyson Crabtree. Elliott County was the most improved team in the 16th region last year. They improved 13 wins from the 24-25 season. They won 18 games last year after winning only 8 games the prior 2 seasons combined. They made it back to the 16th region tournament for the first time since 2022, and they look to improve on their 18 wins from last year and make a run at the end of the year in the 16th region tournament at Moorhead. Let's take a look at Menifee County. Menifee County is under the direction of second-year head coach Jason Evans. They had a 4-24 record in his first season last year at Frenchburg. Since 2009 and 2010, the last 16 years, Menifee County's record is 129 and 315 overall. They're 0-16 the last 16 years in 61st District Tournament first-round games, and they're 1-24 in first-round 61st District Tournament games since the 2000-2001 season. Their last victory in the 61st District Tournament first round came in 2006 when they defeated Bath County 56-53, and they lost to Round County in the district championship game that year. Their last appearance in the 16th region tournament was in 2006. They lost to Greenup County 59-49 in the first round of the tournament that year. Last year's team again finished 4-24. They lost to Fleming County 75-24 in the first round of the 61st District Tournament. They averaged 49.6 points per game while giving up 70.9 points per game, a negative 21.3 points per game. They shot 38.7% from the floor, putting it up 45.4 times per game, 29.8% from behind the three-point line, 68.2% from the charity stripe, and they pulled down 22.1 rebounds per game. This team lost 83.2% of their overall scoring from last year. I talked to head coach Jason Evans about that a little bit before the start of this game. You saw that interview here a few moments ago. We'll go silent now for the playing of the national anthem.
Cadet Sergeant First Class Connor Hammer on rifle. Cadet Staff Sergeant Landon Nichols on American flag.
Who's getting the flag?
Cadet Major Sarah McDaniel on Kentucky flag. Cadet Command Sergeant Major Alyssa Howard on rifle. And our national anthem performed by the Elliott County High School Band.
Just about ready to get this game underway. We're now getting ready to hear the official introduction of the starting lineups. Menifee County will start number 10, Raylan Botts. Number 23, 5'10" senior Kanan Fugit. Number 2, 5-foot freshman Brody Parks. Number 30, 5'8" junior Seth Runyon. And number 44, senior Easton Birchwell. We'll now listen to the official introduction of both teams' starting lineups.
For Menifee, Number 30, Seth Runyon. Number 23, Hayden Hughes. Number 44, Easton Birchwell. Number 2, Brody Hall. Number 10, Raymond Hall.
Elijah Faulkner, Lake Atkins, Ian Griffith, Ethan Copley, and Tyson Crabtree, your starting five for Elliott County. Raylan Botts, Kanan Fugit, Brody Parks, Seth Runyon, and Easton Birchwell for Menifee County. Birchwell moves into the circle. He'll jump it against Ian Griffith, Elliott County in the home white with maroon numbers and trim. Menifee County in the visiting green uniforms with black numerals. Just about ready to get this game underway here at Rick Mays Gymnasium. Opening game of the season for Menifee County. Let's play basketball. Opening tip controlled by Elliott County. First possession of the evening. Ethan Copley walks it into the front court. On the wing, Ian Griffith down on the block to Crabtree. Turnaround jumper, no good. Birchwell with the rebound for Menifee County. Into the front court comes the Wildcats, their first possession of this new season. Three ball, left wing, good. Bottom of the net, Raylan Botts with the triple. Head coach Jason Evans was talking about him before the game, said that kid could really shoot. And Skylar, he started off there with a beautiful jumper.
Yeah, excellent shot.
Menifee County fouls on Seth Runyon. That's his first of the game on Menifee County. And Copley will throw it in underneath Elliott County's bucket on the baseline. Copley in the corner looking for Crabtree. Off the glass and in.
We'll be saying his name a lot tonight.
And that looked so easy. Copley on the baseline block to Crabtree. Tyson up in for Elliott County's first 2 points. 3-2 Menifee County. Griffith picks up the loose ball. Turnover for Menifee County. Ian with the pass down on the block. Lake Atkins over Birchwell, no good. But a whistle stops the play, and that foul will be on number 44, Easton Birchwell. His first team foul, number 2 on Menifee County. First free throw's up and good by Lake Atkins. And the 6'2 junior misses the second. He splits the pair. We're even at 3 as Menifee County gets the rebound and brings it into the front court. Deep 3, right wing, and that's another triple for Menifee County. That one was Brody Parks, the 5-foot freshman. And like head coach Jason Evans said, they can shoot from outside, Skylar, and they've started off shooting well.
Yeah, really impressed with how they handled the ball. Good shot late.
Lake Atkins answers with the triple on the Elliott County end on the left wing, and we're tied again at 6.
So Elliott County playing that 3-2 zone. It looks like they're trying to trap in the corners, get some pressure. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Corbin switch it up here if they keep shooting the way they do.
3 ball on the way, deep out of the right wing, and it's good, and that's 3 for 3 from behind the 3-point line for Menifee County, and that was Raylan Botts again. Menifee County goes back on top, 9-6. Crabtree at the top of the circle for Elliott County, drives left side of the wing, picks his dribble up, looks in the corner, Copley, 3 ball, no good. Rebound taken down by Ian Griffith, but they'll call him for the foul over the back of number 23, Kanan Fugit. So Griffith picks up the foul. And quite honestly, Skylar, I thought he went over him, but the official from here behind it made the call.
It's timeout, Elliott.
Whistle stops the play, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 5:39 left in the first quarter, 9-6, Menifee County. We'll be back to Sandy Hook right after this.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan. For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Out of the timeout, Menifee County into the front court. Raylan Botch with the basketball, comes near side to Runyon. Runyon in between the circles. 3 ball on the way.
What
good.
A shot.
My goodness, Brody Parks with the triple.
You can tell these kids grew up watching Steph Curry.
I'm impressed with them shooting from the start, I'll tell you that. 12-6, Menifee County with a 6-point lead. Crabtree gives it on the wing. Lake Atkins, 3 ball up, no good. Rebound put back up and in by Elijah Faulkner. Offensive rebound and the putback. Elijah's first 2 points, and the lead's cut to 4 at 12-8. Menifee County in the front court. Forget looking down on the block. Give them an open 3 and let them take it. They'll hit it too. That pass deflected out of bounds. It'll stay on the Menifee County end. As Kanan Arrowwood checks into the lineup for Elliott County. The junior's first action of the evening. He checks in for Ian Griffith. Few get in between the circles for Menifee. They lead by 6. Clock running under 4:30 left here in the first quarter. Botts gives it back to Fugit on the wing. Fugit spins right, goes in the lane, a little bit out of control, in the corner, 3 on the way, no good. That's the first one they've missed. Raylan Botts, rebound Lake Atkins. Front court, he's in a hurry, down the lane. And he's fouled. Did he call it before the shot?
He did.
Menifee County foul on number 30, Seth Runyon, is number 11. Caden Slose checks into the lineup for the first time this evening for Elliott County. The 5'11 junior checks in for Ethan Copley. Slose gives it to Faulkner. Elijah drives down on the baseline, jumper up, no good. Rebound comes off to Menifee County's Parks. Brody into the front court. Menifee County will set the offense. Elliott County appears to be coming out more. Skylar on the perimeter now, trying to pick the shooters up. In the corner, 3 ball wide open, no good. Crabtree with the rebound. He gives it to Faulkner, and Elijah will walk it into the front court and barking out the play signal as he crosses the timeline. Faulkner, 3 ball, top of the wing, no good. And they're going to call an over the back foul on Arrowwood for Elliott County. Junior Brian Johnson getting ready to check into the lineup for Menifee County for the first time this evening. Checks in for Seth Runyon. Menifee County with a lead, 12-8, 3:10 on a running clock here in the first quarter in Sandy Hook. Runyon in between the circles with Slose on him. Gives it to Birchwell at the free throw line. Jumper up, no good. Oh, that ball was out of bounds off of Crabtree, but the official points toward Elliott County. Now I believe he corrected himself.
Hey, it happens.
I was getting ready to say that there wasn't even a green uniform close to that ball. Brian Johnson will toss it in on the baseline. Gets it into Fugit. Fugit on the wing. Comes out top of the key to Parks. Parks with Faulkner on him, gets it to Birchwell. Birchwell back to Parks, 3 on the way, no good. Crabtree up high for the rebound, and the basketball hit the wire up on top. So it'll go over to Elliott County. I thought they called Birchwell for a foul there for a minute.
It almost looked like Elliott County dropped back into a 1-3-1, which honestly I think would benefit them, having a guy up top and trying to chase your perimeter. I mean, it's hard to guard a team, though, that don't miss the 3 ball so far.
It is. They've missed 1. Crabtree on the block, off the glass and in. Tyson Crabtree with the bucket. And the lead's cut to 2 at 12-10.
Cross court.
Menifee County really works the ball well around the perimeter. Sloas with the steal. And a foul's called down on the block on Menifee County on Canaan Fugit. Checking back into the lineup, Ian Griffith for Elliott County, Ethan Copley for Elliott County. And number 13, Harley Plowman, checks into the lineup for Menifee County for the first time this evening for Birchwell. Ian Griffith spins right, puts a shot up off the glass and in. Griffith with the bucket. We're tied at 12. Turnover. Ethan Copley, 3. Good. Ethan Fred Copley with the 3 from just left of the top of the key and gives Elliott County the 3-point lead. Head coach Jason Evans has seen enough. He calls a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back to Sandy Hook after this.
It's time to tech the halls at Appalachian Wireless, and you want to give the best gift this season. So let's save big this Christmas with up to $1,500 off select devices. Or how about choosing an iPhone 15 or 16 for just a penny? You know what? Our accessories are 50% off as well. Great for stocking stuffers. So don't wait. Let's make this Christmas one where you save money, stay connected, and have a chance to win some cash. So visit us today at one of our many retail locations or find out more at AppalachianWireless.com, and let's tech the halls, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Skylar, one thing we both saw here already in this game, it don't take head coach Corbin Spencer long to switch it up on what he's doing. And the switch he made on this defense has put Elliott County on a 9-point run. Another turnover for Menifee County. Griffith misses the dunk down the right side of the lane. The rebound comes off to Menifee County's Brody Parks. He brings it into the front court. Menifee County led 12-6. Elliott scored the last 9, but that triple will stop it right there with Raylan Botts.
He's got 9.
What a shooter he is.
Yeah, really impressed with Menifee County's ability to shoot from the perimeter.
Cuts the lead to 1, stops a 9-point run. Copley misses the 3, top of the key for Elliott County. Ball loose on the floor. And it goes out of bounds off of Arrowwood over to Menifee County. Blake Atkins checks back into the lineup for Ian Griffith.
Something I've really noticed here in the first 7 minutes, too, is Corbin, you know, he's a new head coach, but his ability to adapt in real time and change the play sets and the defensive sets has been really impressive.
That's an old player right there.
Pretty darn good one, too, at that.
Canaan Fugit in between the circles. Gives it on the wing to Parks. 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound comes off to Atkins. Lake into the front court, down the right side. Loses the basketball, picks it up. Good pass on the baseline. Copley back out on top, slows, fakes a 3, drives in the lane, off the glass, no good. But we'll shoot free throws.
It's on Birchwell. It's his second.
Caden Sloas, the 5'11 junior, goes to the free throw line where he shot 64.7% last year. That first free throw's up and good.
So Tyson goes out, Ian goes in.
Number 5, Skylar Guest, checks into the lineup for Birchwell for Menifee County. Caden makes them both. 17-14. Scramble for the basketball, still loose. Finally picked up by Arrowwood. Now a foul will be called as the horn sounds to end the first quarter. Are they going to give a foul call or not? We'll see before we go away. And they do have a Menifee County foul. That was on number 11, Brian Johnson. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score after one here in Sandy Hook, Elliott County 17, Menifee County 14. Now they are shooting free throws, I'm sorry. First game of the season, Skyler. I've got rust on me too, that's right. Arrowwood makes the first free throw, 55.6% on the season last year. Canaan makes them both. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Elliott extends their lead to 5, 19-14 Elliott County. We'll be back to Rick May's Gymnasium right after this.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
To the second quarter we go. Elliott County with a 5-point lead, 19-14. Skyler, what the stats look like in the first quarter?
So Elliott County ended up, they were shooting 6 of 13 from the field for 46%. But one thing that stuck out to me was Menifee County hit their first, 3 threes it was? And they're shooting 4 of 8 from the three-point line for 50%. So
off to a white hot start from behind the three-point line. These boys can shoot. Elliott County with a basketball after a Menifee County turnover. First possession of the second quarter. Atkins, Copley, Crabtree, Griffith, and Faulkner on the floor to start the second quarter for Elliott County. Crabtree, top of the key, gives it to Atkins. 3-ball on the way for Lake. Halfway down and out, Crabtree. Crabtree had the basketball, but he caused a jump between Copley and Botts. In any event, Elliott County gets the possession arrow. Griffith in the corner, Copley, 3-ball. No good. Offensive rebound, back up and in. Tyson Crabtree. You're going to hear that name a lot this year. And another turnover for Menifee County. This Elliott County pressure, they've picked the pressure up. It's starting to affect Menifee County. Birchwell checks back into the lineup for Menifee County. Menifee's got 6 on the floor. Somebody's got to come off.
No, he can't.
Skylar Guess. Into the front court, Elliott County with a basketball. Crabtree gives it on the wing to Faulkner. Top of the key, Lake Atkins dials up a 3. No good. Crabtree had his hands on it. Now he comes up with it, puts it up off the glass. No good. And Menifee County chases down the loose ball. Birchwell in the front court looking for somebody to give it to. Gives it to Parks. Parks gives it to Botts. Botts with Faulkner on him, back to Parks on the wing. He comes in between the circles near side Fugit. Fugit back to Parks. Fake the 3, gives it to Birchwell in the corner. Botts drives in the lane. Good move, but one step too many. Turnover on Raylan Botts and Menifee County. And at the 6:38 mark here in the second quarter, Elliott County has the ball in a 21-14 lead. Elliott County trailed 12-6, and they've outscored Menifee County 9-2 since that point. Top of the key, Faulkner, 3-ball, no good. Griffith went way up high and had his hands on that, couldn't hang on to it. Copley picks it up, gives it to Faulkner, misses the shot in the lane. Whistle stops the play, and let's see what the call is. Offensive foul on Crabtree.
I'll tell you, Elijah's like a little pinball down there. He just bounces around, they beat and bang.
Elliott County with 2 good looks at it, couldn't get it to fall. Full court pressure again. And they'll get Faulkner for the foul. Raylan Botts will toss it in right in front of the Elliott County bench. Gets it into Fugit in between the circles with Copley on him. Brody Parks. And the basketball goes out of bounds off of Raylan Abney over to Elliott County. Seth Runyon will check in for Menifee County at the next dead ball. He's at the scorer's table now. Tyson Crabtree goes around Birchwell off the glass and in. What a move by Crabtree.
In the past 3 years of just the games I've got to call, to watch him grow as a player has been so impressive.
Well, he's a big presence in the lane, and I tell you what, he's going to give a lot of teams in the 16th region a lot of problems this year. And that was something I was talking to Corbin about before the game. Tyson brings a dimension of the game to Elliott County that we've not saw up here in many, many years. We've got a big man in the paint now.
Yep.
So we're not only a perimeter team, we can play in the paint, and they use him.
Well, and it frees everybody else up around the court when you have a threat who can play at the high block, at the high post, play down low.
Crabtree, top of the key, 3, no good. Offensive rebound, back up and in, Ian Griffith.
And even be a threat to shoot. I mean, how many bigs do you see shooting the 3-ball regularly?
He's really improved, like you said. Crabtree saves that inbounds to Atkins. Lake brings it in the front court, behind the back, down the lane, off the glass and in. Lake Atkins with the deuce. The runner off the glass, and Elliott County's up by 13, 27-14. They're on a 21-2 run right now. Menifee County's called for the turnover.
Menifee's had 7 turnovers. I mean, you know, that's 14 points right there if you convert each one of them under the basket.
It was 12-6 Menifee County midway through the first quarter. Now it's 27-14. 21-2 run in Elliott County with a basketball. Crabtree gives it to Lake Atkins. Atkins spins left, down the left side of the lane, puts a shot up and in, all kinds of contact. He makes the bucket, and he'll go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play. As the Menifee County foul will be on Brody Parks. So Lake Atkins, the 6'2" junior, goes to the free throw line 80.4% on the season last year, led the team in free throw shooting, and he completes the 3-point play.
Picking up full court press. Ooh, barely missed that.
Shot up off the glass and no good for Runyon. Copley into the front court, in the corner, Faulkner, wide open 3, no good. Crabtree, offensive rebound, back up, no good. Out of bounds, it'll stay on this end. Number 32, Ben Frisbee, 5'10" sophomore, checks into the lineup for Tyson Crabtree. Lake Atkins spins off the glass in.
That gets him into double digits for 11.
He has 11. Elliott County's lead is 18. Again, full court pressure. And again, a turnover, and Lake puts it up and in. 34-14. Lake Atkins with 13 points. Elliott County leads by 20. We have a 60-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:35 left in the first half. 34-14 Elliott County. We'll be back to Sandy Hook right after this.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. Are you ready to give the gift of connection this Christmas? The kind that keeps you close no matter the distance? Well, at Appalachian Wireless, it's time to tech the halls, and we're slaying some amazing deals. Do you want a phone, tablet, and a smartwatch? Well, who doesn't? The good news is we've got a promotion just for that. So what are you waiting for? These incredible deals are only as good as supplies last. So visit us in one of our many retail or authorized dealer locations, or visit us on the web at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Well, the score was 19-14 at the end of the first quarter. Elliott County has scored 15 points here in the second quarter. Menifee County's yet to score.
Another turnover.
That goes out of bounds and will stay with Elliott County. Griffith will toss it in. Gets it into Arrowwood in between the circles. Kanan gives it back to Griffith on the wing. In the corner, three on the way. Caden Slose, no good. Rebound comes off to Parks for Menifee County. Brody brings it into the front court. Gives it to Birchwell. Birchwell throws it away. And this pressure that Elliott County dialed up here starting late in the first quarter, Skylar, has really affected Menifee County, and it's changed the tone of this basketball game.
Yeah, once Elliott County got settled down, I think them first 3 threes really stunned them. They wasn't expecting it. But once they sat down and Corbin got all their bearings back together, they've really been impressive.
Clock under 3 minutes left here in the first half. 3-ball Lake Atkins, left wing, no good. Parks with the rebound from Menifee County. Perfect example of how to block out there. The much smaller player got in a good position. You can't do anything but go over his back.
Nope.
Parks on the baseline, gets it back outside on the wing to Botts, and he comes to Fugit. Fugit with Slose on him. Parks, 3-ball, no good. Atkins with the rebound. Lake in the front court. Tried to pass it underneath the Slose, but throws it away. Turnover, Elliott County. Tyson Crabtree checks back into the lineup for Frisbee. (34-14). Elliott County with a 20-point lead. Menifee County still looking for their first points of the second quarter. Botts gives it to Fugit. Slose will pick him up as he backs it up to the timeline. Now he's double teamed. Comes across court to Parks. Parks to Birchwell, top of the key. Jumper on the way, no good. Rebound taken down by Ian Griffith. Griffith brings it across the timeline, kicks it back to Arrowwood. The clock winds down under 1:40 left here in the first half. Crabtree gives it to Griffith. Ian drives in the lane, kicks corner, 3-ball, Caden Slose, good. Caden Slose with the triple. He's got 5 by my count, and the lead's 37-14. Parks on the baseline, reverses dribble. Brings it back out on top. Picks his dribble up. Throws it to Fugit in the right corner. Fugit gives it to Botts. Botts drives the baseline around Crabtree. Kicks it back to Parks. Fakes a 3. Drives in the lane. And they call him for the travel. As Ethan Copley checks back into the lineup, and Elijah Faulkner for Arrowwood and Atkins. And now Tyson Crabtree will go to the bench as well. Sam Howard, number 2, checks into the lineup for Elliott County. So if I'm correct, Skylar, every player on the team has played here in the first half for Elliott County.
They have.
Caden Slose, 3, same spot, same result. Caden Slose back-to-back triples. When he gets hot, he can put it in bunches. He's got 8. Turnover. Ian Griffith.
Good
no
pass.
Look pass. Fred Copley off the glass and in. Ethan with 5. 42-14.
And they call Caden for the body foul. It's good hustle. And if you're Coach Jason Evans, you got to be furious with how these boys are handling the ball. I mean, Elliott County's held them scoreless.
Elliott County's outscored Menifee County 27-0 here in the second quarter. Fugit with the basketball, and they'll call the foul, Elliott County foul. I believe that's on Copley. We'll see, and it is. 16.6 seconds left in the half as Adkins checks back in for Griffith for Elliott County. Parks will toss it in straight across from us. Gets it into Botts. Clock down to 15. Botts throws it away. Copley gets it to Faulkner. Off the glass and in. Elijah has 4, and the lead's 30. That brings us to the end of the first half. What a second quarter it was for Elliott County. It was 19-14 at the end of the first quarter. It's 44-14 here at the half. We'll take a break for a few minutes, tally up some stats. We'll be back to go through those and get you ready for the second half. You're watching boys 16th Region High School basketball on Spree TV. 44-14 Elliott County at the half. Back here in Sandy Hook, 44-14, Elliott County leads at the break, and what a second quarter Elliott County had. Let's start looking at the unofficial statistics in the first half. First, let's look at the team statistics. Skyler, what do you got? What did you see?
I mean, Elliott County just turned it up completely in the second quarter, holding Menifee scoreless. But overall, the first half stats are looking like Elliott County shot 17 of 35 from the floor for 49%. Threw up 16 three-point attempts, hit 4 of them for 25%, hit 6 of 7 free throws for 86%, pulled down 14 rebounds, and their assist-to-turnover ratio was 9-1. 9 assists to 1 turnover. On the other hand, Menifee County started out hot. I mean, that was really impressive, the first 5-6 drives of the game. They ended up shooting 5 of 14 from the field for 36%. Didn't get no threes in the second quarter, Were 4 of 9 from the three-point line for 44%. No free throws, and only had 7 defensive rebounds. Now, Menifee County also had 13 turnovers to their 3 assists.
Well, me and you was talking about it off the air there for a minute. When Elliott County turned the pressure, really cranked the pressure up about midway through the first quarter there, it completely changed the tempo of this game, and Menifee County just didn't have an answer for the full court pressure.
Well, and you got to give credit to Corbin down there. It's his second game coaching, and I mean, how impressive is it that he can adjust in real time? He can change the plays up. He can change the defense. Whatever needs to happen, he makes it happen down there. And you can tell the boys like playing for him.
And it don't take him long to do it either. That's what impressed me about him. He made 3 changes there in the first quarter, just bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
And once he figured out what was working, then he turned up the throttle.
Yep.
Individual scoring in the first half. First for Menifee County, they had 14 points in the first half, 9 of those by Raylan Botts, 5 for Brody Parks. For Elliott County, they had 44 points in the first half. They was led by Lake Atkins with 13 points, 8 points each for Tyson Crabtree and Caden Slose, 5 points for Ethan Copley, 4 points each for Ian Griffith and Elijah Faulkner, and 2 points for Kanan Arrowwood rounds out the 44 points in scoring for Elliott County. This game was 19-14 at the end of the first quarter. Elliott County was ahead by 5, but if you're joining this game late, Menifee County actually got out of the gates well in this game, and they led Elliott County 12-6 midway through the first quarter. Elliott County turned up the pressure. They started to score off of that pressure defense and the turnovers they created. By the end of the first quarter, it was 19-14, and at halftime you look up and it's 44-14. Elliott County has scored the last 29 points straight. They're on a 29-point run in the locker room here at halftime. They outscored Menifee County 19-14 again in the first quarter and 25-0 in the second quarter to put us where we're at 44-14. We're under 2 minutes now away from getting the second half underway. We'll go back to the studio, run a few commercials, pay a few bills. We'll be back with the third quarter action. You're watching boys high school basketball on Spree TV Channel 2 and on our YouTube channel. Wherever you're at tonight, we hope you're enjoying game number 1 of the 25-26 season from Sandy Hook.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezel. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, it's Kristen, and at Appalachian Wireless, we love Christmas because we give the gift of savings and connection. Are you not sure what to give? Well, give them something that helps them stay connected and capture those moments that matter the most. Family is where you're valued and appreciated. And this Christmas at Appalachian Wireless, we value you. So come home, check the halls, and get connected with Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today in one of our many retail locations or find out more about the Check the Halls promotion at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
With TCB Mobile, you can complete your banking needs on your own watch, anytime, anywhere. The Citizens Bank, the Anytime Bank.
For nearly 50 years, Bank of the Mountains has served Morgan and the surrounding counties, working hard to provide our customers with friendly service and the financial products that make their lives easier. As a family-owned bank, we understand that relationships matter. We appreciate those who have chosen us to be their bank and invite those who haven't to stop by at any of our 3 locations, West Liberty, Index, or Ezell. Local people, local decisions, local commitment. Bank of the Mountains is proud to be a real community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tip Crabtree, 4th time and in. And that's the way you work the glass. 46-14 now the lead for Elliott County. And they're on a 31-point run right now. Brody Parks faked the 3 on the wing. Tried to get it back to Botts, and a whistle stops the play.
That'll be on Lake.
That's the first Elliott County foul here of the second half. Botts, Fugit, Birchwell, Parks, and Runyon on the floor to start the second half for Menifee County. Faulkner, Copley, Griffith, Lake Atkins, and Tyson Crabtree starts the second half for Elliott County. 3-ball right corner, good. And that's the way Menifee County started the first half. Kanan Fugit with the triple. And it's 46-17. That broke a 31-point run by Elliott County. Foul on the Elliott County end on number 30, Seth Runyon. And that'll send Lake Atkins back to the free throw line. Lake's first free throw's up and good. Atkins with 14 points now. He makes it both. He has 15, and the lead's back to 31, 48-17. Parks gets it to Botts on the wing. That ball's tipped out of bounds by Atkins. It'll stay on this end of the floor. Botts will throw it in. Gets it into Fugit. Parks, deep 3, right side, no good. Birchwell, offensive rebound back up and in. Good play.
That gets him in the scorebook.
By Easton Birchwell. His first 2, 48-19. Atkins kicks it to Griffith, 3-ball. Good, Ian Griffith, left wing 3. Ian's got 7 now. And the lead's 51-19. It'll stay on Menifee County's end of the floor. 6:07 left on the clock here in the third quarter. 51-19, Elliott County with the lead. Fugit, 3, top of the key, no good. Rebound comes off to Atkins. Down the left side of the lane, puts it up off the glass. No good, but Crabtree's there to clean it up and score. Tyson Crabtree with the offensive rebound and the putback.
He's got 12 for the night.
And Elliott County's lead's 53-19. 34-point lead. If they hit 35, the clock will run. And here's a steal, and Lake Atkins will lay it up and in. And the lead's 36. Lake has 17. 55-19. Parks on the left wing. Tried to get it in the corner to Botts and throws it away. And, you know, I was talking to head coach Jason Evans about this a few minutes before the game, and Menifee County, their community's just like Sandy Hook. You raise these teams, you grow them up, you get 2 or 3 good years, and then you start over again. Elliott County's just getting to the point to where they're starting to pick fruit off of the team that they've been growing here for the last few years. Menifee County is starting a new crop, per se, and it just takes a few years.
It does.
It just takes a few years. Lake Atkins back at the free throw line, makes the first one. He's got 18 in the game now. Give him 19. And it's 57-19. You're a young team, you're going to take your lumps. I mean, this Elliott County team won 18 games last year, but the 2 years before that, they only won 8 games total. Menifee County's got a lot of good-looking young talent on the floor. They're going to have a good team. Crabtree misses the runner in the lane, gets his own rebound, gives it to Lake Atkins, who puts it up and in. Lake with 21 now. Leads 40, 59-19. Parks thought about a 3, kicks it back out on top to Fugit. Now Parks dumps it to Birchwell, spins left, fall away over Crabtree, halfway down and out. Crabtree with the rebound, gives it to Copley. Fred across the timeline, in the lane, kicks it in the corner to Griffith. Back to Copley on the wing. Top of the key, Faulkner, deep 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Ian Griffith, back up and in. Ian's got 9. And it's 61-19. Fugit with the basketball to Parks. Parks drives in the lane, tries to get it underneath the Birchwell and does. Birchwell misses the shot, Crabtree with the rebound. Atkins, 3 ball, good. And Lake Atkins is starting to feel it. He's got 24. And it's 64-19. 45-point lead. And another turnover. Lake Atkins gets it to Copley. He lays it up and in. So Copley has 7 points. And it's 66-19, Elliott County with the lead. As we have a timeout on the floor, we'll get a commercial in. We'll be back to Sandy Hook here in just a moment.
With TCB Mobile, you can complete your banking needs on your own watch, anytime, anywhere. The Citizens Bank, the Anytime Bank.
Well, you couldn't ask for a much better of a start for Elliott County the first 2 games they've played, Skylar. They beat Fairview 77-18 up here Monday night, and they followed that up with this game here so far, 66-19.
It's very impressive.
Menifee County with the basketball out of the timeout. The clock will continue to run. And it's a turnover for the Wildcats. Elliott County with the basketball.